Hey there, I'm Gavin Stewart, and you're watching Bits and Bobs, a series of quick, random, interesting facts to keep your mind sharp and your senses invigorated. Let's dig in. Number 10. Penny farthing. Also known as the high wheeler, or the ordinary, the penny farthing was the first machine to be known as a bicycle. It was first constructed in the late 1800s. The reason the front wheel of the penny farthing was so big was to allow for a better gear ratio to achieve higher speeds, before gears on bicycles were a thing. Number 9. Stone circles. You've likely heard of Stonehenge, the prehistoric monument in Wiltshire, England. But did you know there are as many as 1,300 similar structures recorded in the Britain, Ireland, and Brittany areas? While they aren't as impressive as the famous Stonehenge, which is a bit of an outlier, the many stone circles of northwestern Europe were constructed during the period of 3300 to 900 BC. Number 8. Marriott Hotels and Resorts. The company is an international hotel and resort company based in Bethesda, Maryland, USA. It has been named one of the best companies to work for in many publications, and it serves the globe in more than 47 countries. It got its start as an airport motel near Washington, D.C. in 1957, when it was opened as a Quality Inn. By the second motel to be built in its wake, the Marriott brand name was born. Number 7. Mustard. The condiment graces many hamburgers the world over, but did you know mustard is made from a grain called mustard? The Romans were possibly the first to have experimented with an early form of the condiment. They mixed unfermented grape juice, known as must, with ground mustard seeds to create burning must, pronounced mustum ardens in Latin. Number 6. Clowns. In times of despair, we often turn to laughter to brighten our moods and lift our spirits. Some people are just plain creeped out by clowns. Nevertheless, there are 3 traditional types of clowns: the whiteface, the Auguste, and the character. The white-faced clowns are the stereotypical image of a clown in North America, and when performing with other clowns, are usually the straight man, the leader of the pack. The Auguste clowns have a different appearance and are usually clumsy, foolish, and jokes are made at their expense by direction of the white-faced clown. Number 5. Cemetery. The word cemetery comes from the Greek terms for sleeping place. A cemetery can be found anywhere, while a graveyard is a cemetery that adjoins a church. The oldest cemetery in the world is Tafralt Cave in Morocco, which contains the remains of at least 34 individuals from up to 15,000 years ago. Number 4. Submarine. Did you know that submarines are referred to as boats rather than ships? The first submersible watercraft for which there is reliable information to confirm its existence is that of the Drebel submarine, which was designed and crafted in 1620. It was made of a wooden hull with a leather, waterproof exterior. The Drebel submarine was created by its namesake, Cornelius Drebel, a Dutchman in the service of James I of England. Number 3. Newspaper. That morning paper that your dad used to read traces back to the invention of paper. The earliest inklings of newspapers were documents that were transported and read within royal courts of the governments of early China. However, these documents were only meant for government officials and were not accessible to the public. They also contained limited information. The oldest newspaper that is currently still in print is Haarlems Dagblad in the Netherlands, which has been in print since 1656. Number 2. Olympics. The Olympic Games originated in ancient Greece when they were held as athletic and religious festivities held in Olympia, Greece. The competition was among representatives of the many kingdoms and city-states of ancient Greece. The early Olympics included many athletic events and even combat sports such as horse and chariot racing, pancration, and wrestling. Whenever there were conflict between these Greek nations during the Olympics, these conflicts would cease until the end of the Olympics. The end of conflict during the Olympics in these times was known as the Olympic truce. Number 1. Petroleum. It's the slick black oil that runs the world. Whenever you hear the term crude oil, petroleum is what is being referred to. Petroleum is the raw substance taken from the ground that is used to make refined fuels such as butane, gasoline, jet fuel, kerosene, fuel oil, and diesel. Each of these fuels can be made with a process known as fractional distillation. Different types of hydrocarbons boil at different temperatures, so they can be separated out and refined in this way. And that concludes this episode of B&B. If you liked it, be sure to smash that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe for more. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.